Hey guys, Duke Vesper here, and today, I know it's been quite a while since I've uploaded a video. I think it's been about a third of a year, but yeah, we're back. People have been asking me why I haven't really been uploading, but I wish I could say I was busy, but I just haven't really felt like recording recently. But I'm gonna give it a go right now since I've been bored, and I thought recording would be fun. I'm gonna be using this Punny team made by my friend Nate, aka Hector Hard Mode, who's an excellent builder, and I asked him for a Punny team, and he provided me with this one. He hasn't tested it yet, but I've played a few games with it, and it's been a bit back and forth, like catch a win, take a loss, stuff like that, back and forth. So it's a pretty cool team. I might change the Punny to Power Up Punch since it's been proving a little more helpful since Ice Punch hasn't been doing much recently, but I guess we'll see. Scarf Keldeo is another mon that I kind of like because it catches mons, like this team's fairly weak to Mega Diancie and stuff. Can't really hit it hard, so you kind of need Scarf Keld. Taunt Torn to help with stall matchup, of course, and I think it's a Hurricane Heatwave Superpower, which is a set I quite like too. We're just about 1900. I think we're like exactly 1900, so this ladder's gonna be a bit slow, so I'll just pause until we get one. Alright guys, and we are back. Unfortunately, he can just trap my Heatran and then pretty much win with Victini. That's kind of a problem, but let's see here. I think he'd lead off with Rotom since Rotom leads off fairly well against my entire team, and I just don't want to lose my Tran right away. Matchup's pretty bad for me actually. Bisharp's gonna be pretty key because Sucker Punch obviously kills this and this. I can Sword Stance on the Rotom, which I might just do that since he'll try to burn me. Since I am Bisharp, I'll probably just Sword Stance on him and then Knockoff can grab a few kills. I think that's a fairly good play, as he should lead with Rotom as he does, since Rotom pretty much leads well against my entire team. And I'll just Sword Stance as he probably will Will-O-Wisp. Alright, nice, and the Lumberry will activate. So nice, that worked out pretty much as well as it could, and I'm just gonna go for a knockoff to try to take this Rotom out. And yeah, that does like a lot. And he goes for Wisp again. I probably would have just, I guess Wisp again was fine, but now his Rotom's gone, and that was pretty much a huge threat to my Lopunny. So now that's pretty much clearing way for my Lopunny to sleep, which is probably gonna be the game plan of this game. Now that Rotom's dead, Scarf Keldeo also does a lot to his team because I can outspeed his Victini if he is Scarf, which we don't know if he is, of course. I'll just go for a knockoff again, and I'll probably hit the Ferrothorn on switch, which, yep, that does a decent chunk, I guess. Bisharp's pretty much useless now, but, like, of course I'd love to say Bisharp, but I don't really see it doing that much. I guess Torn is pretty safe here, because Rotom's dead. He doesn't really have a good switch into this, as he goes for Leech Seed, and I'll just fire off a Superpower to try to hit the Rotom. Alright, he goes for Protects, and I think Heat Wave should just knock him out here, as that knockoff didn't do very much, so I'd assume that he's physically defensive Ferrothorn. So yeah, Heat Wave does pick up the kill, and he goes into Victini, which I'd assume he'd just U-turn out into his Duck Trio. So I'm just gonna stack my Bisharp here as it's pretty useless. Yeah, what I meant is I'd assume that if I went to Tran, he'd U-turn into his Duck Trio. So he gets out the Mega Evolution, and that's not too big of a deal actually, because Scarf Keldeo can still come in, and Mega Lopunny does outspeed him. If he's Scarf Victini, that is a bit annoying, because Scarf Victini with Duck Trio, obviously, he traps my Heatran, and then he pretty much has free reign, since I'm not defensive Garchomp. So I'm just gonna go for the Sucker Punch to try to get this into like a Lopunny range, as what is he gonna do? Alright, he goes for the workup, and I'm just gonna keep Sucker Punching, as, yep, that's pretty good damage, and I'm just gonna go into my Lopunny now, and then get off the hit that I need to. Yeah, I'm pretty much forced into Lopunny. I'd prefer not to reveal that my Keldeo is Scarf yet, to try to hit the Victini with a lure. So I'm just gonna click Fake Out here as he sacks his Rotom. Pretty good play. Doesn't really need that anymore. And we'll probably go into his Victini. Oh, he goes into Duck Trio actually. Like, I'm fine with killing this. I'm just gonna go for the Ice Punch because it has freeze potential, and it'll bring him down to his Sash anyway, as he goes for Reversal and knocks me out. But that's not that bad, as my is Torn faster? Alright, yeah, Torn is faster, as my Torn can just come in. I think I speed tie with his if I'm not mistaken, I think I speed tie with his Pidgeot. And I'm just gonna go for the Heat Wave here, as he goes into his own Pidgeot, which is kind of an odd play. But yeah, it's time to win the speed tie. Yeah. As he goes into this Victini, alright, by me. I'm just gonna go into my man. I'm just gonna go into my Garchomp since I think I don't think he'll U-turn, right, as he does. Let's see. If he's Ice Beam Star me, I should be able to live with the Yachi, and then I could probably win with my Scarf killed. Yeah, I think Scarf killed cleans up if I'm able to kill this. As he goes for the Scald, and hopefully I don't burn. Ah, I do burn. Okay, that's pretty annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see here. I'll just get up rocks and try to force him to. He killed his Scald again, I'd assume. And now I can go into my Torn and just click knockoff as I get a kill here. Oh, I don't have knockoff. Guess it's on Hurricane. He'll just sack Dougie and then, or sack Pidgey, one of those two. He shouldn't sack this. Alright, now Keldeo just pretty much wins. As long as I hit another one and he doesn't recover. Yeah, I should just be free to click Heat Wave here. And he sacks that. And I think Scarf Keldeo should just be free to win here, as he's pretty much taking out his two main mons to kill this. Just gonna sack Torn so he doesn't have an opportunity to recover his Starmie. Because if I go into Trend, he can't recover his Starmie because I have Solar Beam. So I guess I don't really see a way I can lose this as long as Scarf Keldeo kills him at 14. So yeah, I should just be free to sack my Torn here, as there's no reason to try to save it. And yeah, he just sacks Pidgeot. In his mind, he can probably still win because he doesn't know I'm Scarf. But yeah, otherwise this game is pretty much over. As I'm just gonna go into my I'm just gonna sack this Torn and then fire off Scald twice and win. As Scald should be able to pick out the Starmie at 14%, and Scald will be able to pick out the Victini, and this should be a good game. Alright, nice. So we take the first win, and on to the next one. This slider's pretty slow. Oh, actually I get one right away, but this guy's fairly high, so. Alright, I'm able to pick out the Victini, and that's a good game. And we're 19-11. Alright, so looking at his team, again, as long as I don't play stupid with my Torn and trap his T-Tar, it should do a lot to his team. I don't know whether he's Mega T-Tar or Mega Lottie, but I assume Mega Lottie because these kind of balanced teams where they're like reliant on like these kind of like balanced or bulky offense teams where they're relying on Clefable, they kind of run Mega Lottie to like sponge things like Nidoking and stuff. But I guess like most things take a hit from Nidoking anyway. But I'd assume he's Mega Lottie since it's just a better Mega overall on this kind of archetype. I think Bisharp does a lot to his team too. Yeah, Bisharp does a number to his team as long as I don't play stupid with that. Heatran, I would say I do have matchup in this game. I feel like it's fairly safe to just lead with my Torn, as he leads with Latias, and I'm just going to taunt him so he can't run away from me, as that would be a nuisance. That's right, I get that play right, and now I can just fire off free Hurricanes. If I was him, I'd probably go into Clef or Seismic. I don't know, he doesn't really have a good play to this. Maybe Skarmory into T-Tar if he's feeling that. Or he can just stay into and Ice Beam me. Oh, that does a lot, and he freezes me. That's kind of annoying, as this is pretty good mon against him. I guess I have some chances to Unthaw versus Skarmory, but not many. I suppose I can just go into my Heatran here and just fire off a Toxic. As he goes into his Seismitoad, I'm just going to Solar Beam this. He doesn't know I have Solar Beam. He could Scout for it, but I don't think he would, as yeah, I get that right. And then he's probably just going to Stone Edge or Crunch. If he's Banded, then that might do a number. If he's Banded Ice Punch, that'd be cool. Oh, as he is, and yeah, I'm Yachi, so I can get out of there. That's definitely choice band damage, because there's no way regular Garchomp would ever take that much, or like Scarf would ever do that much, as I'm just going to go for my rocks here. And do I want to give my Torn a few opportunities to try to recover, try to Unthaw? I mean, I guess this is my only chance, so I might as well. As he goes for his first layer, a Spike. Yeah, I'm just going to try to Unthaw my Torn, as it's not proving to be very successful. And Yeah, I guess Torn's gonna die anyway, so I'll just go into my train, as I probably messed up there because he got up all 3 layers. But what can you do? I'm just gonna Magma Storm here, as he doesn't have a good switch into that, as he goes into his Tyranitar. And I'd assume that he'd want to Pursuit here, or try to trap. I guess I'll just stack my Garchomp, and I'll go into probably go into Bishop and just SD on the Skarmory switch. Yeah, that seems okay. I'll just SD on this incoming Skarmory, and then work from there. He could Stone Edge again, but yeah, I'm good. So I just dodge. Now I just go for the Iron Head and kill his T-Tar. That Stone Edge miss does suck, but there's not much I can really do about that. Just gonna sack my Torn here, because I don't want to have weird shenanigans with this. And he does go for a Trick. So yeah, Torn's a pretty good looking sack, and I actually thought, but he does yeah, he does a dodge, which is pretty dumb, but it's not that bad. It's not the end of the world. I'd actually like to double to my Heatran here, predicting the Clef, which is the play I think I'm gonna do, because I don't really want my Clef getting Thunder Waved, and Mon's getting Thunder Waved, as he does go to Fable, and I can just fire off a free taunt now. And follow it up with the Magma Storm as he goes into his Lottie. Yeah, I can just Toxic this as he goes into his Skarmory. Okay. Hit it with the Magma Storm, and now my what am I trying to say here? My my thing has a bit more free reign. Keldeo's looking pretty useless, so I guess I'll just sack this. He might stay in. If his Gengar died, then I pretty much won with Bisharp. That's pretty dumb. I kind of wish that hit, because that would kind of give him like it might give him like a weird sense of security to want to try to Sludge Wave me. But yeah, that's not there anymore. Oh, he stays in anyway. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, so now I can just go into Bisharp and pretty much win the game. I'll just spam Scald here. There's not much you can really do, because Calm Mind, my Bisharp plus Low Punny will be able to take him out, and then I'll be able to Toxic the Mega Lottie. Yeah. There's not much you can really do there. Yeah, I just fire off an Iron Head here and then pretty much win the game. So GG, dude. Alright, yeah, now he's taking it. Alright, so he just forfeits that one, and GG, man. On to the next one. Ooh, 1933. He had quite a bit amount of points. Since the slider's pretty slow, I think I might just end up getting the first guy again. So I guess we'll find out, and I'll just pause until the next one. It's also like midnight here, so yeah, not many people in the US would be laddering this late, I suppose. Alright, and we are back. He has quite an odd team. Let's see where his rank is. I'd assume the 1600s, but I guess that'd be a little too quick to judge. As, oh, he's 1700s, but yeah, 64.8 GXC. Of course, not judging, but I think if I get up rocks this game, I should be pretty safe to do anything. I don't see Garchomp as a very bad lead at all this game, so I'm just going to lead with it. As he leads with this Medicham, I'm fairly certain Outrage does kill this. I guess I'll find out. Because Medicham has like no bulk at all. I'm not Life Orb, but I think Outrage should still kill. As probably not if Earthquake does that little. Okay, Outrage pretty much doesn't kill ever. Wait, am I Adamant or Jolly? What's this thing's? Alright, I'm Jolly. If I get up rocks, it's kind of a bit more valuable, I guess. Right now, it's like deciding between getting damage on Medicham, putting it in Bisharp range, or getting rocks. So how am I going to want to win this game? I think the more reliable way to win this game is get up rocks for Dragonite, since I don't really have a good Dragonite counterplay. And yeah, although I'd love to kill this Medicham, there's other things I can bring in like Torn right afterwards. So I'd just like to get on my rocks. As he's probably just gonna go for the Ice Punch since they all run it now. Oh, I'm Yachi. I completely forgot actually. Yeah, I completely forgot I was Yachi Chomp. As I'm pretty much safe to just Outrage. As okay, he has Bullet Punch. If I Scald here, that kind of keeps a lot of things out. Like his Don Fan mainly. I probably could have done something more optimal to keep my Garchomp because he wasn't going to stay in. He was either going to switch to Skarmory or Bullet Punch. So I guess Torn was fairly safe there, but I guess it's over now. I think Torn is fairly safe here as that keeps out his Donphan too, but it invites his Umbreon in. It can also kind of bait in the Thundurus to get it another Rock Switch in. So that's pretty good. I'm just going to fire off a Hurricane here. He might even just sack Many because he doesn't have a good answer to this at all, which most teams don't. Life Orb Torn is a very good mon. If I miss Hurricane and he Ice Punches, then I'm probably just going to forfeit because I don't really see a way I can win this game. I guess Low Punny could whittle down the Garchomp and then it gets T-Waved by... Alright, so he goes to Umbreon. And hopefully I connect the Hurricane, but I don't. Yeah, that's really annoying. Just gonna taunt this so he can't do anything. And yeah, he goes for the Wish. And now I can just go into my... These things run Foul Play, I think. I'm just gonna go into my Keldeo then. As he goes into his Dragonite. It'd be nice to have an Ice move, but I don't. So I guess the next best thing is nothing. How do I kill this thing? Right, let's see if Hydro Pump 2 it KOs. Alright, if Choice Specs Hydro Pump barely 2 it KOs, then Scarf won't. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. Let's see here. Let me try to think this through. He can only outspeed my Lopunny if he's Jolly, but man, I think I have to go Bish here and Sucker Punch him, then fake him out. I don't really see another play I can make. If I had Icy Wind, that'd be great. He might even switch out here, predicting the Icy Wind. If he were to switch out, he'd probably go into his Umbreon, because I won't Secret Sword for sure here. But I think Bish is fairly safe. Just try to get Sucker Punch damage. As, yeah, he does go into Umbreon. That's another play, foul play coming my way, which is not something I'd... I'm not trying to take foul play unnecessarily, as it does a decent chunk. It does like 33, 34, I think. As he goes for Wish, actually. And now, I don't really know what he's going to go into. I'm just going to go into my Heatran. As, yeah, he just goes into his, he just does that. And now I can just taunt him. And start. He doesn't really have, like, anything for this once this is taunted. Yeah, now I can just go, oh, Yan? Alright, you need to calm down there. Just going to Toxic here, as he doesn't really have a good switch into that, as he goes into Donphan. So if I Magma Stormed, I would have been able to 2-hit KO it, but, guess that's okay. Hopefully Solar Beam kills. I'm not really sure. As, alright, nice. So he doesn't get to get rid of rocks. And now his Medi just comes in and gets a kill. So I have to decide what I want to sack. I can't sack Heatran. I can't sack... Yeah, it definitely has to be Keldeo, I think. Because Bisharp is still nice for Sucker Punch, since... I don't know if he's Jolly or Adamant Dragonite. And then he could be EQ. I don't really want to get swept. Keldeo can't really do anything back to it. I think I had to sack Keldeo here. I'm not really worried because I'm pretty sure I'm just going to dodge anyway, but yeah. Alright, I don't dodge, but I'm still in a fairly good position. I can just go into Torn and fire off another Hurricane, or I can go into Lopunny and, like, if I go into Torn, it baits in the Umbreon. If I go into Lopunny, it baits in the Skarmory. And Skarmory is a bit safer of a bait, but the thing is that he could double back into Medicham and get another kill. If I go into Torn, then he doesn't have the opportunity to double back to Medicham. Because, like, Torn versus Umbreon is much better than Lopunny versus Skarmory. So I think I'm actually going to go into Torn and risk it all with Hurricane, as hopefully it connects. Alright, nice. And he's actually gets confused. I'm just going to go for the taunt to try to make sure he doesn't get recovery back, as he goes into his Skarmory. And unfortunately for him, I am Heat Wave, so he'll be able to get, he should get taken out by this. As he goes into his Dragonite. Alright, he's kind of all over the place. I don't know if he's banded or not. If he is, I don't really want to take an E-speed. So yeah, this is a bit too valuable. I don't really want to take an E-speed if he is. Just gonna go into my Bishop. Yeah, I think Bishop should be fine. Oh, he outrages. Okay, so now his Dragon Knight's dead though. But yeah, I didn't really, if I missed, like, Bishop's a lot more expendable than my Torn. Because Torn pretty much wins. He just goes into Skarmory. It's pretty much free for my trainer to just come in and fire off another Magma Storm. As he defogs rocks away, pretty good play. As those, I don't know why you'd be running defog Skarm with what am I trying to say here? With Donphan, because the only point you'd ever run Donphan is to get a bulky spinner. So yeah, that's kind of odd to me. Yeah, so hopefully his Umbreon gets hit by this, and now his Umbreon should be dead. Because I can just taunt it, and then fire off another Magma Storm and kill it. Yeah, he can't use Wish after that. Just gonna fire off Magma Storm here. As I do miss, but it's not a big deal. As, yeah, he doesn't have Foul Play. Yeah, I suppose he doesn't have Foul Play. That's a bit odd. But, I'm trying to think what's more expendable, Bisharp or Lopunny. I think Bisharp is a bit more expendable than Lopunny. Because Lopunny does outspeed Thundurus. They're pretty much the same thing. Like, Lopunny beats Thundurus, but Bisharp beats Skarmory a little bit better. But if I'm keeping trend, then I don't really need to beat Skarmory that much. So, just gonna sack my Bisharp here, and then go into my Torn and fire off. Oh, nice, that's great. Like, that's dumb, but that's great for me. I think I still had the upper hand anyway, but yeah. I'm just gonna fire off a Sucker Punch here, as he should switch. And he goes into Thundurus. I don't want to do any weird nasty plot stuff, so I'm just gonna knock off. He could also T-Wave, but I think knockoff's fairly safe. As he does that, that's a bit annoying, but it's dealable. Yeah, I should have suckered. Now I'm in a bit of trouble. The lucky thing is I don't need to risk Hurricane against Medicham now, which is kind of dumb for him, but like my apologies for like hexing, of course, but I can't really control that. I'm just gonna go for the Ice Punch here because it does a bit more to Skarm. Hopefully I don't get paralyzed, as yup, I don't. So now Torn should just be good to clean up this game with Heat Wave, and yeah, I don't really see how we can win now unless I dodge his Heat Wave. As I can just go for the Frustration. Now I can go for probably I can even go for Superpower. Let me calc, because I don't really want to risk a miss if I don't need to. What is it? All right, hold on. All right, nice. Okay, Tornadus. Oh, you Life Orb Attacker. Let's see how much attack I have. 255. All right, that's the standard spread. All right, Mega Medicham. Superpower does 26%. Let me make sure I have everything. All right, so Superpower should be able to get the kill on this, as he sacks his Skarm. And now I can just bring back in my I can sack my Heatran. If I miss, oh, actually, if I miss Heat Wave and he Iron Heads here, that could be a problem. But I'm just not going, because that could be a choke. Like, if I was thinking of switching to Trend, but that would be a choke. As yeah, he had to bank off a choke right there, and he doubled to Medi. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't choke last minute. And now I can just Heat Wave this and pick up the kill. It's 24 minutes. I don't really know if I want to continue on or not. It's been, I think 3 games is enough, and I think keeping the live short is fine. So expect more videos on the way. Tomorrow is my first day of cross country practice, conditioning for the preseason. So I'm probably going to be a bit more busy. I've been free pretty much the past like months, but I just haven't been uploading. But this was pretty fun, and I'd gladly record more. So if you guys are interested, I'd love if you guys watch my videos, since I do love recording. I just haven't really been up to loading up Camtasia and such. But yeah, this is a fun live. I'd probably record some more with friends, and also drop down below if you prefer the solo lives or lives with friends, like with Stars Bright or False. So yeah, if you guys thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.